Hi, good afternoon. My name is Song, and I'm the CEO and also the founder of Plaza Premium Group.
Wonderful. Can you please tell us a little bit about Plaza Premium Group?
Plaza Premium Group started in 1998. We started the first one in Hong Kong International Airport, where I found this business through my bad experience, where I went through the airport without lounge services because I traveled economy class. So I started the first one in 1988, where I set up the first airport independent lounge to provide the services to everybody, to every traveler, regardless what airline you travel, regardless what sort of a class you travel.
Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, in fact, I was a Malay. I am a Malaysian, and I was educated in England, and I worked for Lehman Brothers and become a senior vice president for Lehman Brothers. So I decided to start my own business. When I started my own business, obviously I travel economy classes, but every cent had to come from my own pockets. Where I was with Lehman Brothers, the company paid for it. That I entitled to enjoy because of my seniority. I entitled to travel business class. When I traveled by myself, when I was doing business in economy class, I realized there's a lot of inconvenience. Like I went to the airport, where I don't have places for me to charge my laptop battery, which only lasts for 2 hours, and I don't have places to send my fax message because there is no fax machines given to me. And compared with before, this all can be done in the lounge. So it's a lot of frustrations. And can you imagine, I was a senior vice president, and now I had to steal electricity in the public alley. It is very, very embarrassing. So out of this frustration, I realized that, hey, look at the airport is not humane enough. Why only 10 or 15% who travel business and first class entitled to have a lounge use? How about this 85%? I'm one of them. I only need few percentage out of this 85% require this kind of services, and the business econometric will work. And that's my wishful thinking, and that's the reason I pursue this opportunity. And I started the first one in 1998 in Hong Kong International Airport. But obviously when I started, it's out of my frustration. I do not know how far it can expand. But today, like you say, we have over 160 locations, and we are operating in 46 international airports. We're serving over 60 million passengers a year, and we engage about over 5,000 colleagues working in the company.
Wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about the market for airport lounges and why is it an attractive business to be a part of?
This is a very good question because, to be frank, like I said in the beginning, it's out of my frustration. I'll do it because I suffer, I don't want people to suffer that kind of uncomfortable experience. That's the reason we started the airport lounge in 1998. Then obviously, as this concept grew and this concept been accepted in the market, and there are more people coming in to use our facility, and after 21 years, we only expanded into 46 international airports. Can you imagine in this world how many airports? We have over 1,000 international airports, but mathematically, it's only 5% of the market. So what does it tell you? The wide area in this business is huge, humongous. We are only the tips of the iceberg. It's only beginning. So there's a lot of opportunity for us to extend. Not only the lounge itself, but you can extend the ecosystem in the airport. There are many, many opportunities. That's why we extended from airport lounges. We're going to meet and greet services. We're going to airport hotel business as well. And now we're going to dining. So what we try to do is to connect all the dots together so that we can provide a seamless services for the traveler, so that we change traveling experience from pressure to pleasure.
Wonderful. From pressure to pleasure.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. What are the current trends in airport lounge business, and how do you see the customer preference and demand changing over the
Oh, I'm in the business for over 20 years. It can huge differences. And you see the demand is keep on changing because we work in very dynamic environments. People requirements change all the time. The need change all the time. So you have to live up to the expectation. Particularly in last 10 years, the middle class income group have increased tremendously throughout the world. And obviously when you become wealthy, you want services. So the demand of services keep on increasing. And that's the reason I say this market is huge. But you have to provide similar services. You have to provide convenience, comfort, value, and love and care to the customer.
Wonderful. Can you please tell us a little bit more on the opportunities and challenges in your business?
Oh, I just want to talk about opportunity where you not only expand vertically, you can expand horizontally in the airport ecosystem. There are a lot of wide area, as long as you can come up innovative idea. That's the reason a lot of magazines say we are disruptor. We disrupt a conventional way of doing business. That's why people love us. People like our services. Okay, what are the challenges? Well, there's a lot of challenges. Let me tell you the first challenges that we are facing is getting the right people sharing the same vision and have passion to work in the service industry. Because in the service industry, especially the younger generation, because the family is getting wealthy and they don't want to involve in the service industry. And in fact, service industry is so interesting as long as you have passion. And like me, although my age, I still love it every minute of it. So you can change people's preference, you can make people happy. I tell you, that's the best thing you can do in the world. So I enjoy it. You must have that kind of passion. So lacking a passion nowadays, okay, in the service industry is the biggest challenge for us to find right people, sharing the right vision, working in the service industry. Second challenges that we are facing is the airport. Some of the airports still, after 20 old years in the business, there are still a lot of airports still do not get out from this what we call stigma, where the lounges is only for the commercially important person. They think the lounges cannot open to public. Then this is the education we have to go through where we have to teach the airport about. Education process take a bit long, but it's much better as years goes by, okay? And we are happy to see that it's happening, yeah.
How do you differentiate yourself from your competition?
I think in the service industry it's very important that you do what you're supposed to do. And in the service industry, you have to aim to do right first time and right at all times. Okay, in order to do that, it's not by just claiming it or just by words, by action. Like for example, for people like our company, we spend 130,000 hours a year to do training. And that costs a tremendous amount of money. And plus also, as time goes by, digitalization is very important. We digitalize all our process so that we aim at paperless in our operation, for example, and it increase efficiency in the operation. And as we grow bigger, the network will give a lot of economy of scale in the business. So that is also one of our advantage in the business as compared with the people who newly want to enter the business.
So your company currently operates in more than 160 locations.
Yes.
And 46 airports globally, and employs more than 5,000 people, serving over 60 million passengers across the world.
Exactly.
Annually. What are your expansion plans for the region and for the world?
Obviously, our company, our management team will review our operation year to year. And obviously, we have our DNA and also our rule of thumb to expand in the company, expand our network. Last year, we allocated $100 million to expand in 4 major countries where it's very densely populated. First, obviously, China. Second, India. Third one is in America. The fourth one, surprisingly, is in Indonesia. They are densely populated, and these are the country, okay, where the lounge services is still have a lot of room to improve. So we take advantage of the situation of the population, and the aviation sort of industry is increased nearly the double figure in those countries, and we are going into this country as our preferences.
So before we leave, any messages you would like to give the audience?
Yes, in the service industry, like I say it again and again, you want to do well, you must have a passion. And you do measure success in terms of money, how much money you make. You measure your success by watching people enjoy the services in your lounge. And also, I'm very glad that today, what we are today, is not because of me. It's because a team of people, that the team of colleagues, 5,000 of people working diligently and to make it successful. I thank them for them. I owe them a lot. They make me feel proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that okay?